The international desire for reduction of natural disasters was the start point when the international community saw the need of tending to one of the most urgent and growing problems of last century. The UN proclaimed that decade with the finality of strengthening global awareness based on prevention and under a framework of action for the reduction of natural disaster risks. Since 2001, a global strategy for disaster reduction now focused on extreme climate phenomenon was developed. All these perspectives allowed us to assess trends, to move ahead and make decisions with the aim of adopting timely decisions faced with the disasters induced by that were man-made and climate also disasters. I would like to welcome all of the participants to this fourth regional platform for the reduction of disaster risk of the Americas, with the only objective of increasing the resilience of our nations and communities facing possible disasters and strengthening development. I would like to welcome all of the present authorities: Maria Fernanda Espinosa, Minister of Defense, representing our dear President; Leonardo Arizaga, Minister of Foreign Affairs in charge; Margarita Vaso, Special Representative of the General Secretary of the UN for the Disaster Risk Reduction; Ricardo Mena, Head of the Regional Office of the UN for the reduction of risk disasters for the Americas; representatives of the different international delegations and of the different countries present here today, as well as private and public institutions, civil and military authorities who are joining us today, representatives from the media, collaborators in risk reduction, friends. Your presence this morning demonstrates clearly the commitment that we keep maintaining in order to consolidate a culture of prevention and strengthening of the citizens facing the potential risks to which our territories are exposed. Likewise, it is an evidence of the positive shift in the relationship between countries. In this meeting, we're reaffirming our commitment since 2009, when the Secretariat of Risk Management was created in order to work together and enhance our preparation facing vulnerabilities and threats in each one of our territories. And not focusing only in assisting after an adverse event. With this responsibility, with this view, the national government has promoted a regulation framework that's suitable, that allows for public policies to be achieved in order to get risk reduction at every level, from the central level to the parish level. We have also created dialogue areas and arenas with interaction with the most vulnerable communities and the decision makers. As part of the multiple strategies implemented in the country, we are giving priority to strategic alliances with the public actors of the decentralized national system for risk management, including the decentralized autonomous governments and the civil society. This kind of agreement promotes cross-sectional risk management in the different sectors related to planning in the territory, aiming to reduce those risk scenarios. In this way, the investment made in infrastructure networks to prevent natural threat risks have created substantial savings in public funds, and thus causing reinvestment by executors and a lower level of impact in areas that were historically affected. All of the actions that have been carried out have had as its main axis the vulnerable areas of the country, with the aim of promoting a process of empowerment of our citizens through participation of Ecuadorians, and thus making them a reductor of the country. We are aware that there are many challenges ahead of us, like reinforcing the local framework and national framework to consolidate the management, the risk management sector, including the private sector, to intensify efforts between the central government and decentralized governments to strengthen land use planning to implement the productive matrix and achieve sustainable development in the country. We will try to achieve our commitment and lead Ecuador and the other countries towards risk reduction. I would like to welcome all of you again, and I hope this meeting is one further step, getting us closer to our next meeting, the third global conference for the disaster risk reduction, and thus moving forward to that important large country that our liberators dreamed of. Long live Latin America and the Latin American peoples. Thank you.